So, I've been asked a few times to update my Hyperdash map tier list. Now that I've gotten used to the new maps, and I've even gotten to stream some tournament matches on both of them, I think I'm finally comfortable enough to give them their official rank. But before we can do that, I looked at some of the comments on my first tier list, and now when I look at some of my placements, I've decided that my list was already absolutely perfect. So, we're going to talk about the pit first because I think I just have a little bit less to say about it. So I think the pit is a solid C tier. I want to play it more than control point, but I think I'd rather play payload than elimination. It's not that it's a bad game mode, it's just best played in a private match. If it's ever played in a pub, it usually just makes everyone leave your pub. There's not too much else to say about it, it's just a decent training map. Now, capture the flag. This might be a little controversial, but I think it needs to be done. Now, I almost put Coast in S tier, but there's just a few things holding it back from being a top tier map. First off, I think the spawns could be placed a little bit better. I've heard suggestions they could be placed further back right by the flag. I've heard suggestions they could be placed in between the flag and the current spawn locations. But I do agree that the current locations for the spawn make it incredibly hard for the flag to escape base, and it leads to a lot of stalematy, low score games. Not that these low score games can't be very entertaining, it does seem to be the weakest feature of the map. However, I do still like playing Capture the Flag a lot more than Payload. Now, one change I'm not sure I agree with. A lot of people want a third dash added somewhere in the center of the map. If this was added, it would have to be extremely out of the way, like so out of the way that a team stealing the flag wouldn't go for it on their way back. I just don't think there's a good location for it to be, but who knows? I guess they could add something. Either way, with the map how it is, I definitely think it's an A tier. When I look at this tier list, it definitely looks fair to me. Remember, this is official. It's not up for debate, but I will leave a link to this in the description so you can make your own. Have a good night.